We are PlasVac, and our mission is to produce a sustainable and truly eco-friendly method that solves plasticizer harm in ocean once and for all. What is plasticizer, you might ask? What harm does it cause? Well, plasticizer is a substance that's added to a material to make it softer and more flexible, to increase its plasticity. In short, it turns material into plastic. It is extensively used throughout every industry that you can imagine. Various kinds of plasticizer waste were emitted to our ocean. Unlike conventional plastic waste, plasticizer particles are far more difficult to measure and contain. Even though our products can degrade many kinds of plasticizers, for the sake of simplicity, we'll focus on one type of plasticizer, Diputopaphthylate, DBP. It is one of the most important plasticizers at present. However, it is highly toxic, difficult to degrade, and widely distributed. It can be accumulated in human body, causing damage to reproduction health, biological development, hormone secretion, and even gene expression. Therefore, has been listed as environmental priority pollutants by many countries. However, up until December 2020, DBP can still be commonly found in nearly all forms of water body across all 7 continents. Thus, we introduce to you our products, PVAL, genetically modified algae that can decompose DBP. Our algae is special in 3 ways. First, we're the first commercial algae in the industry that digests plasticizers. Second, we have integrated what we call the RSTP system. What this means is we have successfully using CRISPR to establish a symbiotic relationship between algae and bacteria. The bacteria will serve as a trigger to produce strong and natural-friendly rosylobacticides to control the algae population. Thus, PVAL is not only natural but also sustainable. There is 0% risk of any biological invasion due to our technology, Reliance Symbiotic Termination Protocol, RSTP. Third, PlasVac has a 100% sustainable no plastic packaging plan for our products. We use application of natural material extracted from brown algae, sodium alginate, and packaging. We use sodium alginate to form calcium alginate gel film with calcium ions under laboratory conditions. We call this technology airbox because the film has selective permeability properties and forms a nearly closed and independent environment inside the packaging and contains any liquid that we wish to contain. Think of, let's say, a basket of mozzarella cheese balls. With brand new organic packaging made from marine algae, we have successfully established a comprehensive plan for plasticizer control, plastic-free. Next, move on to market. Our target audience include environmental groups, corporations, and individuals near coastal regions are having a need to eliminate harmful plasticizers from wastewater discharge. The plasticizer market has rose to $120 billion from 2015 to 2020. Under this context, PlasVac provides cheaper and more sustainable solutions to plasticizer waste discharge for every company. Here are the 3 main competitors, Carbios, EcoPure, and EcoPlanet. After careful analysis, we reached a conclusion that no company is currently focusing on the biological degradation of plasticizer in ocean using real natural means. PlasVac is the only innovator and pioneers in our field. Thus comes to our target audience. We provide comprehensive service for our target audience, from packaging to maintaining algae growth. Our service does not end with delivery, but rather persists as a subscription-based partnership. Since our target audience mainly separates into gigantic corporations and governments, we will appeal to them using the concept of plasticizer neutrality, which consists of 3 steps. First, which is what happens in the status quo, is that those corporations and governments are making massive amounts of plasticizers in the ocean. This causes problems. Second, in order to aid on the issue, they can purchase our products and implement it in the area of effect. Through this purchase, they will reach environmental, social, and corporate governance, thus maximizing social welfare. After doing cost analysis, we decided to price our products at $1,500 per bottle commercially and $8,000 per 10 square kilometers through government contracts. We will experience loss in the first 2 quarters with a net loss of $330,000. Based on predictions, we will retrieve all losses by the 3rd quarter of 2021. This is due to the economies of scale created by the increasing level of production that spreads research and development costs into every unit of algae produced. By the 7th quarter since 2020, we'll reach net revenue of $22 million. As for funding, the initial funding will be entirely by the means of personal investment from team members. We'll also pitch our family members and friends. Our research team shall pursue various funds, including Essence Fund, which we expect to allocate us $4,000. After gaining corporate sale, we will approach several venture funds. We will pursue Cannon Brothers, and we believe that we share the same enthusiasm and visionary as them, and project to raise about $140,000 through pitching. We'll also approach Circular Capital with matching ambitions and prospects, and we predict to receive an investment of $5 million. This will cover up the entirety of initial costs for 2 quarters. We'll also be approaching the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and expect to receive the same size funding if succeeded. Throughout the process of development, we'll also be collaborating with environmentalist groups. We'll join Plastic Solution Coalition, funding educational programs and competitions to raise plasticizer awareness within community, which is one key area that's often ignored in plastic pollution awareness education. All in all, our biological solution extends the scope of plasticizer degradation far beyond the reservoir's walls towards the ocean's boundless horizon, unfolding endless possibilities that no box will contain.